Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
Oftentimes, I feel like people think that your legacy has to be because you did something incredible or, you donated a botanical garden. But truly, I think that legacy is how the way you make people feel, when you're gone. If they still can connect to that feeling and they still remember you and it still evokes emotion, I think that's the truest legacy we could leave.
Yeah. My dad had gotten sick in 2014. We got sick. For all intents and purposes, should not have made it. But through a number of things, he made it. And then he lasted until, this past February. But when we had moved him to Seattle to get cancer treatments, he was there for almost 2 years. I was there for roughly 1 year in that period. We'd switch back and forth. My brother and my sister would kind of switch out, and my auntie and his friends. And I'd watch who would send him gifts, who would make a call, and so on. And everything just came down to, if this is the end, the only thing that really matters is my family and friends and the strength of my relationships.
Yeah.
It was so ingrained into my brain, and for so many years, that's how I am more or less gauging everything, just unconsciously and consciously. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it leaves a real mark on you. And it just kind of brings you back to, like you said, what's important, where are your priorities? And I don't wish that, like what you went through with your father and cancer, it must have been so difficult to see him, suffering for so long and having to go through so many treatments. But that time, oftentimes people are looking for that reset to help them find their values, to help them reprioritize. But for people like us who've been through a really traumatic experience that was extended over a long period of time, you can't get away from that. You can't be shallow. You can't, it's not what's important. And anytime there's busy talk or drama or, effort being expended over the he said, she said, it's none of that matters.
Yeah.
It just matters. Am I there for you? Are you there for me? What can we do to make our unit better? And people talk a lot about community service, and that's what the Miss America program is founded on. And I always said, as Miss Hawaii, I would always say that community service starts at home. If our unit is strong, then we would need less community service. We would need less people coming to help people if all of our units were strong. And we can't blame those who don't have a strong unit, but we can only do what's within our power, which is to help, solidify that unit. And losing my dad early really solidified my mom, my sister, and I, because that was our unit here. Of course, we had our family in Argentina, but for the most part, that was our unit. So making sure, you take care of your kuleana, that's your kuleana, to take care of your family first. And then your extended friends, and then your extended family, and then your community, and, it all sort of like a ripple effect starts from there.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.